Hi, I'm Sean Costigan, Director of the Lower Manhattan Project at the New School in New York. And today I'm talking with Irving Mintzer about the economic crisis and its effects on energy and the environment. And Irving.
My name is Irving Mintzer. I'm a senior advisor to the Potomac Energy Fund.
All right. Irving, one of the things that we've been looking at is the question of the prevailing wisdom of the day. And we assert that the global economy is undergoing a radical shift, as we see, and that governments have been positioned to take a controlling interest in numerous firms. The regulation of financial markets is now the focus. Do you foresee this having a long-term effect on energy and the environment?
I do. I think that the implications of government taking control not only of the financial markets, but of a number of energy and energy using companies is, however, uncertain. I think there is a strong potential for positive impacts as socially responsible behavior by corporations comes to be a higher priority on the decision-making list of officers of many corporations that have government backing. On the other hand, government penetration and of the management of major companies is likely to lead to some stifling of innovation and creativity as the driving force behind company behavior tends to be satisfying government demands and not creating the breakthroughs that will be the pathway to multiple benefits and the new foundation of our economy.
You think in regards to energy and the environment, there are problems that governments do not yet recognize, but which could become economic burdens in the future?
Absolutely. I think that the principal problem has to do with understanding the second and third order consequences of the decisions we make about energy and their impacts on the physical environment. In particular, in many cases, governments and industry leaders are failing to recognize the implications of our choices about energy for agricultural productivity and food security, for the spread and virulence of infectious diseases and their implications for human health, on the availability of potable water, on the implications for ecosystem function, and the resulting pressure for forced migration. These second and third order impacts are likely to have strong influence on both national and global security, but to have effects that can't be mitigated by mobilizing conventional forces.
And here's a potentially upbeat question, but if you could do one thing right now to help deal with an uncertain future with respect to energy, the environment, and the economy, what would it be?
The most important thing that I think now is to raise public awareness of the connections between energy choices, their economic impacts, and their implications for human societies and natural ecosystems. What we need to do now is to deepen our understanding of these linkages, and especially to develop some indicators of when the underlying systems are about to undergo an increased sensitivity to an incremental change, when we're likely to see an accelerated response in one system triggered by a change in another, and when we're likely to see an irreversible change of state.
Just on those deepening connections, how would you propose doing that? Like, how would you?
The most important initial thing to do is to open a broader dialogue between government leaders in a variety of departments and ministries, between leaders in civil society, both in the business and academic community, and more broadly, to raise the profile of these implications and to start a national debate that focuses on the strategic aspects of a national economic development strategy that is both balanced and sustainable.
Okay, thanks, Irving. Really appreciate that.
Is that okay?
That's great.